Most people don't realize just how well they're doing financially compared to others. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance you're ahead of 99% of people in ways you might not even notice. Today, we're breaking down 8 signs that show you're financially ahead of 99% of the people. Stick around, because you may discover that you're part of an elite group. Let's start with a mindset that sets you apart. Prioritizing quality over quantity. A recent study by the University of Michigan found that people who focus on quality tend to experience greater financial stability. If you're buying fewer, high-quality items that last longer, you're ahead of the majority who waste money on cheap, short-lived products. A man buys a sturdy leather bag that lasts years, while someone else keeps replacing cheap ones every 6 months. This isn't just about shopping, it's about a financial philosophy. The 99% often fall into the trap of chasing deals or quantity, but you're investing in durability and long-term value. And that same mindset often leads to another key indicator of financial health. That is emergency fund in place. Here's a reality check. 56% of Americans don't have $1,000 saved for emergencies. If you have an emergency fund, even just 3 months of expenses saved, you're already in the top tier of financial preparedness. You're in the 1% of people who can handle life's curveballs without panicking. Most people rely on credit cards or loans for emergencies, digging themselves deeper into debt. But not you. You're prepared, and that puts you in a powerful position. Speaking of debt, let's talk about how controlling it sets you apart. Minimal debt. Debt is a harsh reality for many, but it doesn't have to control your life. The average American person carries over $90,000 in debt. If you've managed to minimize your debt or even paid it off entirely, then you're already ahead of most people who are still struggling with debt. You're focusing on building wealth instead of paying it away. And one way to build wealth is by owning something valuable. Do you own a home, a car, or any valuable assets? If so, you're on a completely different financial trajectory from those who are stuck renting or living paycheck to paycheck. Owning property is one of the biggest indicators of financial success, because only about 65% of Americans own a home, and even fewer own significant assets. By accumulating wealth-building items, you're positioning yourself as part of the top tier who are securing their futures. And speaking of securing the future, let's talk about investing. Here's a surprising statistic. Only 58% of Americans own stocks. That means almost half the population isn't tapping into one of the most effective ways to grow wealth over time. If you're investing, whether through a 401k, a Roth IRA, or individual stocks, you're not just ahead, you're building wealth that compounds over time. While 99% of people are hesitant to invest or don't know how, you're planting the seeds for financial freedom. And one way to amplify this freedom is by diversifying how you earn money. Diversified income streams. Let's talk about multiple income streams. Most people rely on a single paycheck, which is risky in today's world. But if you've built diversified income sources, maybe a side hustle, rental income, or dividends, then you're financially resilient. Studies show that people with multiple income streams recover faster from setbacks and build wealth faster. Most people might be stuck in a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, but you've taken steps to create financial stability. Education is one of the smartest investments you can make. A Georgetown study found that people with a bachelor's degree earn 84% more over their lifetimes than those with just a high school diploma. But education doesn't just mean college. It could be online courses, certifications, or learning a new skill. Most people stop learning after school, but the 1% understand that continuous education is the key to staying competitive. And that brings us to the final and perhaps most important sign of financial success: future planning. Finally, let's talk about thinking ahead. Are you saving for retirement, setting long-term goals, or creating a legacy for your family? A Fidelity survey found that people who plan for retirement are 10 times more likely to feel financially secure. Only few people review a financial plan and feels optimistic about their future. While rest of the people are just trying to make it through the month, you're playing the long game. You're building not just a financial plan, but a life plan. That's the ultimate difference. So how many of these signs do you check off? Even hitting just a few puts you in a stronger position than most people. Remember, financial success isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Share your wins in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips to help you decode your financial future. See you in the next video.